Welcome back. In this video, we are going to practice losing trick count. Some hands are pure counting practice. Some hands ask you to make a bidding decision. Each time, pause the video if you need more time. Remember the core ideas. Only count losers in the first 3 cards of each suit. A queen without support can be half a loser. And losing trick count works best after a fit has been found. Let's begin. Hand 1. How many losers does this hand have? The answer is 7 losers. You just have to remember to count only the first 3 cards in each suit. Hand 2. Count the losers. The answer is 8 losers. Hand 3. This one is very distributional. Count the losers. The answer is 4 losers. Hand 4. This hand looks harmless, but the queens matter. Count the losers. The answer is 8.5 losers. Each unsupported queen in a 3-card or longer suit counts as half a loser extra. Hand 5. Count the losers. The answer is 7 losers. Hand 6. Count carefully. The answer is 6.5 losers. Hand 7. Count the losers. The answer is 8.5 losers. Hand 8. Count the losers. The answer is 5 losers. Hand 9. Count the losers. The answer is 8 losers. Hand 10. Count the losers. The answer is 7 losers. Hand 11. Count the losers. The answer is 6 losers. Hand 12. Count the losers. The answer is 6 losers. Hand 13. Count the losers. The answer is 7.5 losers. Hand 14. Count the losers. The answer is 5 losers. Hand 15. Count the losers. The answer is 5 losers. Hand 16. Count the losers. The answer is 7 losers. Hand 17. Count the losers. The answer is 5 losers. Hand 18. Count the losers. The answer is 8 losers. Now let's look at opening decision hands. And here is the important idea. A low loser count does not automatically mean you should open the bidding. For opening decisions, overall opening strength still comes first. Loser count becomes much more important after a trump fit is known. So for these next hands, ask yourself one simple question. Do you open the bidding with this hand? Hand 19. Do you open the bidding with this hand? The correct answer is no. Pass. This hand has only 7 high card points. Yes, the loser count is only 7, which shows that the shape gives the hand potential. But that does not make it an opening bid. This is the key lesson. Points determine the opening. Losers become much more relevant after a trump fit is known. Hand 20. Do you open the bidding with this hand? The correct answer is yes. This is a normal minimum opening hand. It has only 12 high card points, but the shape is excellent. The loser count is only 5. If this bridge lesson is useful to you, please like the video and subscribe to support the channel. That really helps me keep making more lessons like this. Hand 21. Do you open the bidding with this hand? The correct answer is yes. Absolutely yes. This hand has only 12 high card points, but only 4 losers. That is extraordinary playing strength for a minimum point count opening. The 6-5 shape gives the hand enormous potential, especially if a trump fit is found. So this is not just an opening hand. It is a very powerful opening hand by playing strength. Hand 22. Would you open this hand or pass? Open 1 diamond. The hand has only 10 high card points, but it has 6 losers. That is good enough to open. Hand 23. Open or pass? This is the classic ugly 12 count. It has 8 losers. So despite the points, it is not a good opening hand. Hand 24. Open or pass with this hand? Open 1 no trump. This hand has 15 high card points, which fits the 1 no trump range. Yes, it has 8 losers, which makes it weak by losing trick count. But the correct opening bid is still 1 no trump. The loser count matters later. So if partner invites game, that is when you should decline. Hand 25. What is the better opening bid with this hand? Open 1 club, not 1 no trump. This is the opposite kind of problem. The hand looks balanced enough for 1 no trump, but by loser count, it is too strong for a routine 1 no trump opening. So this is a good reminder that losing trick count does not replace point count, but it can help you spot hands that are too weak or too strong for the normal action. Hand 26. Open or pass? Open. This hand has 14 high card points, so passing would be too timid. Now look at the loser count. 8 losers. So this is a useful reminder. An 8-loser hand is not automatically a pass. When the high card point strength is sound enough, you still open. The right action is to open the bidding. Hand 27. Here is the auction. South opens 1 heart. North raises to 2 hearts. You are South. How many losers should you expect North to have? The answer is 9 losers. North's raise to 2 hearts is the minimum raise, so South should place North with about 9 losers. That is the basic starting point for a minimum supporting response. Hand 28. Here is the auction. North opens 1 diamond. South responds 1 heart. North rebids 2 hearts. Now you are South. How many losers should you expect North to have? The answer is 7 losers. North's rebid of 2 hearts shows support for responder's suit, but at the minimum level. So South should place North with a minimum opening hand, about 7 losers. Hand 29. Here is the auction. North opens 1 diamond. South responds 1 heart. North now jumps to 3 hearts. Now you are South. How many losers should you expect North to have? The answer is 6 losers. North's jump to 3 hearts shows a stronger hand than the simple rebid to 2 hearts. So South should upgrade North from a minimum opener to a stronger opening hand, about 6 losers. That is the practical idea. The higher support rebid shows fewer losers. Before we begin this next block, one important note. In these practice hands, I will not always give the answer as a specific bid. Instead, I will often use general labels such as minimum response, invitational action, direct game raise, strong support, slam try, or pass. The reason is simple. Different partnerships use different agreements. Some play Bergen raises, some do not. Some use game-forcing raises in one way, and others use different structures. So here, we focus on the hand evaluation and the meaning of the action, not on one exact bidding system. Hand 30. North opens 1 spade. What type of action should South take? The correct action is an invitational bid. South has 8 losers, 1 better than a minimum supporting hand. So this is stronger than a minimum raise, but not yet a direct game raise. Hand 31. North opens 1 heart. What type of action should South take? The correct action is a direct game raise. South has only 7 losers, excellent trump support, and strong distribution. This is exactly the kind of hand where losing trick count tells you to bid high and fast. Hand 32. North opens 1 spade. What type of action should South take? The correct action is a minimum raise. South has 9 losers. That is the minimum level for a supporting response. So this is a weak hand with fit, not an invitational hand. Hand 33. North opens 1 club. What is South's correct plan? The correct plan is to show the 4-card major first. With a minor suit fit, you should not ignore a possible major suit fit if you have one. What type of action should North take? North then counts his losers, and with 6, he makes a jump response of 3 spades. Hand 34. South opens 1 club. Partner responds 1 heart. What type of rebid should South make? The correct action is a strong support rebid. South has 6 losers, 1 better than a minimum opening hand. So this is stronger than a simple minimum support rebid. Hand 35. South opens 1 spade. North now makes a jump spade response, invitational bid. What should South do now? The correct action is pass. South has a minimum opening hand, about 7 losers. Partner's jump response is already enough descriptive action. This is the limit opposite a minimum opener. Hand 36. South opens 1 spade. North gives a minimum spade raise. What type of action should South take? The correct action is to bid game immediately. South has only 5 losers. That is far too strong for a mild invite. The distribution makes game a comfortable proposition. Hand 37. The auction goes 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, and partner now prefers back to spades. What type of action should South take now? The correct action is an encouraging support action. South has 6 losers, 1 better than minimum, so South should not sign off quietly. South should show extra support and encourage game. Hand 38. The auction goes 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, and partner now gives heart preference. What should South do now? The correct action is pass. This is the warning hand. South may have only 5 losers, but the fit is not clearly confirmed. Without a real fit, you should not trust losing trick count blindly. Hand 39. South opens 1 heart. North responds 1 spade. South bid 2 clubs. North now bid 3 hearts. What should South do now? South has the minimum high card point strength, but he does hold a singleton. The losing tick count shows 6.5 losers. South is in the middle. However, his isolated queen is in his partner's suit, and so can be counted at full value. The queen of spades pulls its full weight since it is opposite North's high honors. So, this hand is too good to stop below game. The correct action is to bid game. Losing trick count gets powerful when the counting becomes automatic and when you learn when to trust it and when not to use it. If you want more bridge lessons and more practice videos, subscribe to Bridge Lab. Thanks for watching.